Unpaid.
Yeah.
Pretty trees and moss up there. Very clear.
Good morning, everybody on the bridge. Now this bridge right here goes along right here. It goes off to Ross Island. Ross Island, it takes about 20-25 minutes to walk across the whole entire trail there, and that whole trail is just like this. And on the back side of this island over there, I don't think I'm in it right here.
Oh yeah, these ones are sit hot. They're gonna be chill like these. These are
So we sit on the like hammock like that.
We go upstream, then we go downstream and back. Oh yeah.
That's pretty.
Just taking a walk here at some of the trails at Silver Springs State Park. It's very pretty out here.
It used to be a zoo or something, some kind of park where they had animals a long time ago, and I guess it went into disrepair, and the monkeys escaped. So there's monkeys somewhere over in the Springs area.
I don't know what the hunting regulations are on monkeys.
But the state park, Florida State Parks bought it. Now it's a state park.
It's a really nice place. It's a little crowded for my taste as far as state parks go, but it's well kept and nice.
They have they have glass bottom boat rides and kayak rentals and canoes, clear canoes where you can see the water's beautiful. It's crystal clear. We already saw one alligator.
I'm gonna get some video when we walk by the canoe place. There's thousands of people canoeing out there. It kind of takes away a little bit of the wilderness feel when there's canoes as far in front of you and in back of you as you can see. But we hadn't seen but one person on this trail. We're hiking, and it's beautiful out here.
Yeah, a little bit later we're gonna go check out the campground because it looks amazing. And it's like totally separate from this day use area.
The mixture of palmettos and palm trees and large oaks and cypress is really neat. There's a magnolia. A lot of Spanish moss in the trees. So these are all boats that are staged up waiting for people. So you can see how many there are. There's a ton of people out there. All people waiting in line to kayak. Don't be fooled, you're gonna have a nice leisurely ride by yourself in the beautiful water. There's a crap load of people here.
These two? How many more do you get? 2 more? Nope, these 4 and those 2.
Seen people doing it 5 minutes.
Famous Silver River today. The Silver River has over 100 springs. And out of those springs, it produces over 850 million gallons of water a day. Now, the water here is a constant 72 degrees year round. And whenever it comes out of the ground, it's over 99.8% pure. That means it is pure enough to drink, but I don't recommend it. Now, millions of people have visited us here at Silver Springs from all over the world. If you've been with us before, somehow Rico Browning will put on his costume, swim the 38 feet down to the entrance of this cave underneath us, wait for the director to give him his cues, and then film any scene needed filmed, all while holding his breath.
Wow.
Up in front of us, we have Alberta coming out to say hi. Alligators get a pretty bad reputation thanks to Hollywood. My favorite movie's probably got to be Lake Placid. It's a classic. But I can tell you, after being a hunting and fishing guide here in Florida for over 10 Now, does anybody know how to tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile?
Yeah, the teeth, the color, the snout.
Those are all great guesses. But an alligator will always see you later. Crocodile usually see you after a while.
Do you guys have an area on Silver Springs where the back of
Cool.
the crocodile?
It's actually technically where the Ocklawaha meets the St. Johns River as far as it's concerned. Oh, yeah. It's over here to our right hand side. Babies right underneath that ground down there, that's what we call Florida snow. Not to be confused with South Florida snow, that's a little bit different. A lot more expensive.
Yeah, and illegal.
That's just shell and limestone finally making its way up here after hundreds and thousands of years through the Florida aquifer system. It's about 26 feet deep in the Florida snowstorm. If you've been here before, you might also heard this called the Bridal Chamber Spring.
That's why the canoes are all there.
Oh, you see the tail. I'm surprised. I thought it was really cold.
72. It's a spring. This is 72. This is a winter
It
vacation.
doesn't really matter.
If it gets below 68, they develop cold stress. 62, they will pass away. So that's why they come here to get away from the cold. We'll spin around to the left side. James Bond.
They still here?
Just one to the left.
But if we look underneath us, you might see the backbone of a dinosaur or something that looks like one. You guys starting to see that down there yet?
Oh, yeah.
And that was tested, studied, and certified by the University of Florida. You want to know what they said it was?
True.
A rock.
It usually is.
But if you look on the right side of that rock, you're going to see a long, skinny piece of wood. No, that's not just a piece of wood. That's actually a Native American dugout canoe. It's about 500 to 600 years old, making it a Timucuan or Timucuan Indian canoe.
Yeah, boats have right of way.
Well, in the Silver River, we have our own regulations. It's through the Coast Guard. And technically, because I'm a vessel constrained by draft, I have the right of it. And I try not to be mean about it, but sometimes I have to honk my horn once in a while.
Does anyone dive in the caves?
There's a volunteer dive team that has explored every spring here in the Silver River.
Do they have any like?
They have cameras that go in the small ones. If you look underneath this, you'll see that blue grotto, and it's about 38 feet deep down there. You see some more of that Florida snow coming out of the ground.
Do you know if it's a volunteer system or?
That's all volunteer.
So you just have to sign up, wait, and then come back?
Technically yes, but I don't know exactly how doing it.
Yeah.
Up in front of us, we have manatees coming up on our right-hand side over there. I think it's mom and baby. Take a peek over there. She's on the left-hand side of our volunteer over here. Now, volunteers do a very good job. They try to keep the kayakers off the baby manatees, and they do a really good job here at Silver Springs to educate. Oh yeah. It's over here to our right-hand side. There's mamas in the front, babies right underneath that kayak.
Sir, can you sit down so we can say thank you?
I'll spin the boat around so everybody can see it.
Thank you.
That's them right there, those two lights.
Gray?
Yeah. Coming up.
There was originally 12 statues.